Hey y'all, it's K Divine. I was just thinking, I don't know why, all of a sudden I just started hearing The Princess and the Frog, like the theme song. In the Southlands, there's a city. I'm like, why am I thinking about Princess and the Frog all of a sudden? And then I start seeing Dr. Facilier, the voodoo, the shadow man. And y'all remember how in the movie, towards the end, or at the end, when Tiana broke the little voodoo amulet that was keeping the butler looking like Naveen, and she broke it, and and the shadow man lost his mind, and he was like, how am I gonna pay my debt? How am I gonna pay my debt? Yo, somebody right now has been playing with magic. They've been playing with spell work. They've been playing with word curses against you, and them folks is running out of time, y'all. Or they're out of time right now. When you make deals with the devil expects you to deliver. The Bible says, touch not my anointed one and do my prophets no harm. Everybody who rose up against you, they were warned, okay? They were warned. They were told not to mess with you. They were like, hey, not that one. Not her, not him. Not my chosen one, not my collective. No, 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 not that, not my baby. You can't have them. And the devil said, I'm still gonna try. And God said, okay. Now I know it feels like, because this is how I've been feeling. I'm like, these weapons surely feel like they're prospering right now. But then I had to realize, like, even though I'm going through a tough time, my little fan club, the gang stalkers, like, them people would not be watching you. They wouldn't be having people following you wherever you go and tracking your whereabouts and all of that if them weapons was prospering for real, for real. Because even though it's like I'm going through this, it's like this was like whatever this was intended to destroy me. This was intended to make me feel like I gotta run back to, I gotta run back to the past, which is so funny. Thank you, Spirit, which makes sense now. So I had a dream last night. I had a dream like I was in distress and I needed help. And my mom came up, and all of a sudden she's just, trying to be helpful. Like, oh, I got a little bit of money. I can help you with this and buy you some groceries. And she went out and bought me groceries and stuff for me and my baby. It was like I was supposed to have like parenting time with my baby, and I was staying somewhere. I don't know really what it was. And she came in and got me some groceries and some stuff for us to have. And I was like, oh, wow, thanks, Mom. That's so sweet. And I was like, and when I woke up, I was like, what the hell? I was like, why am I dreaming about my mama being helpful? That lady, not saying that my mom hasn't done stuff for me in the past, but that lady's heart towards me is not pure. Like if she come around at all right now, it's to try to reel me back into some bullshit. And that's when I realized, like, they trying to trick y'all into making you feel like you gotta go backwards because of whatever it is that you're going through. They want you to feel like you gotta run back to that ex, you gotta run back to your toxic family, that you gotta run back to that toxic job in order to have a chance, and that's not the truth. And that's what they want you to believe. And these people done spent so much time dibbling dabbling and playing in that spell work. They done been playing with some deep dark stuff that they really had no business. They had zero business doing none of that stuff towards you. That evil eye, the evil eye is magic. The evil eye is intended to elicit some sort of negative reaction and response out of you. So it's like And they try to infiltrate your dreams and everything. So that's what I'm saying, like they're trying to trick y'all into making y'all believe like that's what y'all gotta do in order to get on in the rest of your life. Like you're too independent for them, and they want you to believe that you need help. They want, not that you, everyone needs help, they want you to believe that you need their help. These people want to be seen as the heroes and the villain in your they want to be seen as the hero, but they try to perform as the hero and the villain in your story, while they're stabbing you in the back. In the forefront, they're trying to make you believe that they're being helpful. And I like, this is how I know that my mama is trying to reach out to me energetically. One, her birthday just passed. Two, the fact that she would even pop up in my dream trying to be helpful, knowing good and goddamn well that when I needed her ass, she was not there. And she knew exactly what was going on. She knew exactly what was going on. But she didn't like my boundaries. She didn't like my boundaries. But she also don't like me. So I didn't understand like what the fuck did you want me to do? But it's all good, y'all. But like I said, like these people been playing with that spell work, and now they coming up empty handed. I hate saying stuff like this, but some of these people, like, you gotta understand, like the deals that they be making with the devil, it's gonna cost them heavily. And sometimes it affects not just them, but it affects their family, their children. Y'all gonna start seeing people's, you gonna hear tragic stuff happen, like somebody lost a child, somebody passed in a freak accident. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm sleepy, y'all. But I just had to come and make this video real quick. Like, they running out of time. And they trying to find anything that they can do to try to reel you back in. So like I said, they may be trying to infiltrate your dreams. They may be trying to come around you. Some people are gonna try to call you. Some people are trying to like sneak talk to you. Like they don't do it when other people are around, but when they're alone, they'll try to call you or text you and try to be, them fake check-ins. Hey, you okay? Can I help you with anything? No, can't help me now. Now I don't want your help. Because your help not real. You went around telling people that I wasn't shit. So let me not be shit over here and you go and stand on how you felt. They running out of time, y'all. Stay 10 toes down in what you know. All I can really see is Dr. Facilier on the ground talking about, so how am I gonna repay my debt? They about to pay big time. Y'all saw how they took him into the other side, to the other dimension, to the other world. That's what's about to happen to some of these people. They're already soulless beings, but they're about to be empty vessels in a minute. Like they're gonna be essentially like NPCs, like zombies. Like they're just gonna be moving around the earth until their body gives out. Like they're not even gonna be real for real no more. After everything that they try to do to you, some of these people are gonna be tortured mentally for life. Like they was wishing mental illness on you. They're gonna be mentally ill. They gonna be the ones in the mental hospital and the mental ward with schizophrenia and all this other stuff. They're gonna be the ones losing money, losing houses, losing cars. And again, I hate saying it, but they're going to be the ones losing children, losing family members, losing people who are close to them, losing best friends. You got to be careful with the stuff that you wish upon other people, because what you send out into the world is what you will receive back. And karma works in a funny way where it may not even hit, it's going to hit you, but you will wish death upon somebody and karma will be like, okay, well, I'm not going to kill you, but I'm going to kill your mama. I'm not going to kill you. Sorry, it's YouTube. I'm not going to unalive you. I'm going to unalive your sister. I'm going to unalive your grandmother, your grandfather, someone close to your best friend of 20 years. Like, they'll start having deaths in the family back to back to back to back to back, and they'll all be random. Not random. This is what they wished upon into the world. That's what they asked the universe for, was for death. And death came knocking at their door. Well, I'll say this before I close this video out. Pray for your enemies, okay? Pray for their health specifically. Pray that your enemies stay healthy just long enough to see you win. It's your girl K Divine. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.